Hey Taurus, it's Loves Tarot. Right then, you guys, let's do you and them reads. And this is for March 2020. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. We're going to be doing you and them. So these are specifically for those of you that have got someone in mind that you're concerned about, want to know where you stand. I mean, these are general. They may not resonate for every single one of you. And even then, some parts of it may resonate. So take what does resonate and apply it to your situation. Sorry, those pop-ups there. Right. Oh, here we go. So on their part, whoever you're dealing with, we've got empathy. And on your part, we've got compassion. So to see these two oracles come out for you both, to be fair, gives me at least the impression that you both understand each other. So let's put some romance oracles on this. Taurus. Who's Taurus dealing with? So here we've got it's safe for you to love. And on their part, retreat. And on Taurus's part, we've got getting to know each other. And what's that sticking out? Forgiving and learning. Okay. So let's get some clarification on. So what's their energy that Taurus is dealing with? The Hangman. Their energy that Taurus is dealing with. The Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups reversed. One more on that, please. And the Knight of Cups in the reverse as well. So it's Taurus's energy throughout this. The Page of Cups with the Page of Swords. Taurus's energy. Well, there's your card, the King of Pentacles. And one more, please. The King of Swords in the reverse. Okay. How do they really feel about Taurus? Three of Swords in the reverse. One more on that, please. Oh, okay. The Knight of Pentacles. And how does Taurus really feel about them? The Eight of Swords. And the Magician. Okay. So, like I say, I think that you guys have got a really good understanding of each other to see empathy and compassion. You know, the very sort of similar energies that both of you are displaying to each other. You know, understanding each other's emotions and sort of consideration for each other as well, which is really good. The thing is, on their part, they're willing to take things slow. They don't want to rush. That's absolutely, that I'm sure of that. The Three of Swords in the reverse, and you know what I mean, this is something that's lingering. This is a pain that's lingering that they're really struggling to get over. And it's displaying itself as the Knight of Cups, which is very sort of needy, clingy behaviour, okay? And I kind of feel like with the Hangman being there and the Seven of Pentacles, they are trying to be patient and hold a hell of a lot back from you. So yes, Taurus, I think whoever you're dealing with, they feel it's safe to move on, but they are holding back with the retreat card just a little bit because they have got some pain. But I feel like they're holding a bit of cray-cray back from you. And it's almost like if that cray-cray comes out, they're worried it's going to scare you off. But I see them having a lot of issues as a result of someone they've been with before. And the Seven of Pentacles, they are exercising a lot of patience at the moment, which I guess is a good thing. But with them, you know, with the Hangman being here, they're definitely on the fence about revealing their true self to you. So in other words, what Spirit's saying is you don't know this person 100%. They're holding a lot back from you. You know, you could have known this person for a few months. You may have even known them for a year and you still don't know everything about them. It seems like they've held a hell of a lot back in terms of instability, insecurity, needy, clingy behaviour. They are holding back. Now, on your part, I see you learning and I see you forgiving yourself. And also with the getting to know each other card, you are still getting to know this person. You know, so I think for a lot of you, if you're wondering if you really truly know the person that you are seeing, dating, etc., and you sort of just sat there like, you know, is there anything else I really need to know? Well, yeah, that's it. I see you having confidence with, you know, to sort of offer something to this person, but Spirit's kind of saying just keep your guard up because, you know, it seems like a lot of Taurines are stable enough for a relationship, but there's just something being held back here, okay, that could be a deciding factor as to whether or not you even want this to work out. There's definitely something going on their part that they are holding back. And yes, with a bit of compassion on your part, you could understand their situation. You know, for some of you, it's going to be something really minuscule, like well, not minuscule for them, obviously, but for you to deal with. Let's think you're more practical than emotional. So I have to read in a practical way for you guys. But, you know, on their part, they could have had an ex that's cheated on them. So they've got these strong insecurities, like they will be suspicious of you. They will wonder if you are seeing anyone else, etc., etc. You know, and it may be a simple case of, you know, when you're dating and you run to the bathroom, they may look through your phone. Something like that. I think for a lot of you, especially if you've been through something similar, you'll understand their insecurity. It's not that it's you, it's them. They want to learn to trust you. And I suppose in a way there'd be certain things that you can do to help this person achieve that level of trust. But at the same time, you're wanting them to earn your trust, because you're not buying everything you're being told either. And I think in how you feel about them, you're absolutely willing to manifest this, but you've definitely got your reservations with that Eight of Swords being there. You've definitely got your reservations. You're sort of very willing and open, but you're listening to what they're saying. You're watching how they act. You sort of, you know, and I just sort of see a lot of you taking that step back to observe, and you're like, I don't think I'm getting the whole picture here. That's not to say it's a bad thing, and I think you will see the whole picture, but I feel like if this isn't addressed properly, by the time you do see the whole picture to do with this person, it's going to come as more of a shock to the system if the longer that you wait this out. So I think that you ask for a bit of empathy off them to understand your situation. They need a bit of compassion from you for you to understand their situation. And I feel like you could meet in the middle here and be like, you know what, yes, we've both got our issues. We've both got these insecurities. You know, if it means that we've got to show each other's phones and fucking, you know, do the crazy shit just in order to trust each other, then that's what needs to be done. You know what I mean? I just feel like you guys need to compromise on exactly how you go about getting rid of these insecurities on both parts, because for you, you're a bit distrusting, and for them, they are too, but in a different way. You're more intuitively distrusting, like you're not quite buying everything that this person says to you, and it's almost like it's water off a duck's back with you. You know, you're listening to what they're saying and you're like, yeah, that doesn't quite sound right, but I'll let you carry on. And on their part, it's more to do with the fact that they need to know they are the only one. And if they sense that they're not, they are going to pull back even further. I think for a lot of Taurians, you may, you know, if you're involved with someone, you may have got involved with someone who's, dare I say it, rebounding in a way. And as we all know, rebounding relationships don't often work out. I think that's why you really do need to learn to be a bit more upfront instead of just accepting shit at face value. Because don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you have been accepting anything at face value. You have been questioning a lot of stuff in your head, I think. But at the same time, I don't think you've been saying anything. I think you've just been, again, water off a duck's back. All right, they've said this. It doesn't quite fit right, but I'm just going to let it go. And I think you're doing this because you really do like this person and you really do want it to work out. But again, I just see you having your reservations. You know, and I sort of think by the time this person, you see the true colours of this person, don't get me wrong, they could be the most wonderful person in the world. But if they've got insecurity issues and need clingy issues, Taurians can't handle that. Taurians can't handle that. And they literally will take one look at this and go, yeah, I'm not dealing with this shit. Ignore. And you guys will get that ignorant with someone. And that's why they're saying, if you have a bit of compassion with this person, it could work out. But yes, there is a chance that this could be a rebound. You know, you could be trying to date someone here or trying to see someone here. that's been separated for you know, months, and you'd half expect them to be over it. But what I say, especially because I'm reading for the Taurians, is you guys can sometimes take fucking years to get over someone. So don't use that excuse ever. I read for Taurians all the time, and that's the thing. I kind of get a decent pin on you guys' energy because we're moving a Scorpio. I'm the opposite in the zodiac, so I tend to read Taurians pretty well. You know what I mean? And you're very sort of, I'm not saying that you're a bit contradictory, but you can be. It's like you don't want to deal with anyone who's needy or clingy or has an issue with anyone, but at the same time, you know, because they're not over someone and you just don't want to deal with anyone else's baggage. But at the same time, you guys can take fucking years to get over something. So maybe this is, again, I'm just going to say, this person's willing to go slow and they don't want to be pushed. And it's the very similar energy to what you guys go through when you're struggling to get over someone else as well. But while this person's willing, and they're all right, even if it's a little bit of effort, while they're still putting in effort, who are you to stop them? If you really like this person, you'll be patient. You're good at being patient with yourself. You're just not good at being patient with every fucker else. So yes, learn to consider somebody else's feelings if you like them enough to want this to work. And it might just work. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. I wish you guys all the best. If anyone wants personal, my email's right there at the top of the screen. And you can get one of these spreads personally just for you with it. And I do add a bit more clarification in the personals as well for just £10. So if you're interested, drop me an email or click the link below in the description to get one. Otherwise, I wish you all the best. Take care. Bye for now.